control. Identity slipped away. Predictable price to pay. Live to die another day. Let the blood wash it away.
apart from you. Wheels of sadness, sadness, sadness.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Dark in Dark. I am Alder. By my side is Pipa. Say hello, Pipa.
Hello, Pippa.
And yeah, we're starting a little bit late because I don't know why this happens, but we always have some issues. Last week we had the same issues. I don't know. Starting broadcasting on Radio Dark Tunnel, like play, and doesn't accept a password. Then I close, open until it starts broadcasting. I don't know why this happens, but it's happening. But yeah, so as I said, we're broadcasting on Radio Dark Tunnel. We're broadcasting on YouTube and on Twitch, and yeah, hope you guys will enjoy our show tonight. And this also goes as podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And I think that's it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we already have someone asking if we are alive.
yeah. We've not been playing a lot.
Well, now we
yeah.
are on the fog. Wait a minute.
Yes, we're on a fog. And no, many noise. And yeah, it seems okay now.
Hi,
Yeah,
Nublina.
hello, Nublina. And yeah, we are going to try now to be more present, let's say, because in the last 6 months, let's say, we made like 2 or 3 shows, 2 or 3 Dark in Dark. But yeah,
We made it last week.
yeah, we made a show last week, and we're going to make it now. And yeah, but yeah, let's maybe start the show and maybe start with the first track. I will tell you that I had because of these issues that's why we started like 8 minutes later or 7 minutes later. I had everything prepared, so with descriptions of what we're going to see and listen and that everything, but I had to restart the computer, so all of that is gone. So I will tell you, I know the track names and the information, but yeah, it's kind of a shitty thing because I had more descriptions than this. But
Maybe we can put the first track and then we talk about it.
yeah,
next.
let's go. So the first track is from Suburban Spell and Black Angel. They made Black Angel released this album, I think, and they have this track Take Me Down, and this is a Suburban Spell. We're also going to play another track for Suburban Spell, but this is a remix by Suburban Spell of the Take Me Down track that Black Angel released in September, if I'm not mistaken. The tracks from today are around September.
Yeah, last week they were from August, so yeah.
It should be, I think it's like the first 15 days of September, so
It's getting better.
it's getting better. So let's go. Black Angel and Suburban Spell remix for Take Me Down, and we'll be right back. That was Black Angel with Take Me Down, Suburban Spell remix. And yeah. Meanwhile,
Thank you, Synth Island.
hello. Yeah, that's cool movie.
No, Synth Island is cool movie.
Yes, Synth Island is cool movie.
Oh, I wasn't aware of. So welcome back, cool movie, and thank you for following
Yeah,
as
and
Synth Island.
yeah, and go if you don't follow, you can you can follow Synth Island on Twitch. So it's Synth_Island, and
Oh, of course, we were listening before, but
yeah.
didn't
It
saw the
was on
name.
the computer in
Yeah.
here. We were actually playing, and
We were having dinner,
we were having dinner, so it was playing like music.
and it wasn't a delivery dinner for once.
Yes, yeah. We made dinner ourselves.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
we usually do, but on dark days,
Yeah.
it's almost like a tradition.
Yes.
We are always running late.
Yeah, but we already
And
had
at the
dinner
beginning, because I was so happy because Nablina was writing.
St. Helena said that you inspired me to show my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
we didn't said that, but besides being live,
Yes.
this also goes as podcast.
Yes.
We didn't say it.
Yeah. Well, I think they cut us off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we didn't play the. We played like a couple of shows for the last 6 months.
Okay.
So I went to check. So I played it last time, but then I went to check on their schedule, and we are no longer on their schedule. So I think they cut us off from Wax Radio from Indianapolis.
Boo! I'm
Yeah,
so
well,
sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry, but it's our fault. I don't blame them for.
Perhaps they, as Nablina, thought we have died.
Yeah. They died. They forget about it, and they just at some point, like 2 months after, actually, like 2 months when the first 2 months when we didn't play a show, the guy came talk to me and said, "Oh, but are you doing the show?" And I said, "Yeah, we're restarting, so we're going to start again the show." They said, "Okay." So, but then. Yeah, we made like one show, and then like 1 month more without a show. So he's probably thought, "Oh, fuck them." So I don't blame them.
But you
and,
can always catch us as a podcast.
Hey, Casey.
Yeah, you're never late to the party.
Yeah.
Usually we are late for our own party.
Yeah.
But you can always catch us as a podcast in
on
Amazon Music,
SoundCloud, iTunes,
Yeah.
Spotify, and Google Podcasts, and but they have some cool shows, and I don't blame them. So if you want, go check their website also from Wax Radio from Indianapolis. There's actually 2 Wax Radios, so you have to search the one from Indiana. We have to search Wax Radio Indianapolis. Otherwise, I think there's another Wax Radio that's from the UK, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Besides that, not much. This last week, there's not much going on. We're starting. We are now scheduling for a new Dark Club, but it will be on April.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of things for us to do. But there's going to be another Dark Club in Lisbon in April. So let's try to make, and we'll have international guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 international
Two
guests.
international guests. So that will be awesome. And with that, let's just go and maybe continue with another track now from Suburban Spell. So we've heard Black Angel, but a Suburban Spell remix. Now let's go to a track by Suburban Spell. They also released an album, which I don't know the name because, as I told you, I had everything prepared and I had to restart the computer. So all that information that I had is lost forever. But this was actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was They sent me the mail in, as I told you, these tracks are from September. They sent me in the mail this September, but the album was released in January or February or something like that by Suburban Spell. And no, it was not. It was the album it was released in September, but this track that I'm going to play was released as a single in January. That's it. Yeah, I remember things. I just don't remember the name of the album, but I know that this track is called We All Pray. So let's go to prayers and with Suburban Spell and We All Pray. Yeah, that was
I don't.
Suburban Spell with We All Pray. Yeah, I don't know because we don't all pray, but yeah, there's some other meaning.
No, I think perhaps they are trying to convey the idea that even people who aren't praying in religious way,
Ways they
they
pray to
wish
something else.
or they
Yeah.
hope, or I don't either. I'm very nihilistic. I always remember one thing from that TV show from many years ago, Dr. House. Yeah,
Yes.
where once he said something like, "Hope is for sissies," and I never forgot it.
And you thought, oh my God,
Oh, this is amazing. This is
is my
perfect.
God.
Yes, hope is for sissies. So I never pray, I never hope, I never wish. I always expect the worst. But I don't think I'm even a negative person. I just
Mhm.
think I'm very, very realistic. And I have very low expectations.
Okay.
And I think life is unfair.
Everything is unfair.
Yes, and
oh.
it doesn't, justice doesn't exist whatsoever. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's, for me, it's more comfortable to live this way because then I'm never disappointed. And this is very dark, but yeah,
That's life.
that's life.
And
And what about you? Do you hope and pray and wish?
I don't pray. I can hope for things or wish the things, but I don't pray. But I don't know. Sometimes I hope something happens. I don't know, or I wish something happens. I wish that something happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I think I wish, but I don't pray. I don't go pray to some god for some things to happen or pray to something. I don't know.
I don't think I wish either.
You don't wish?
No, like I would prefer that something happens
that's a
instead
wish.
of a wish. It's more powerful, I think. A wish is something. Oh, I wish, and you really you put yourself into that wish, and
No, you don't. You can.
I
can
have
j-
preferences.
You can just wish something, even if it's unrealistic. I wish
Oh
I
no,
win
I
the
never
lottery.
do that.
I wish I win the lottery.
I never do that.
I wish I win the lottery, although I don't play on the lottery, but I wish I win the lottery. Now, you don't have to put things into it, but you can wish.
I don't know. A wish takes a lot of energy, and you start imagining and picturing yourself in that in so many situations that
Yeah, but
probably will
I
never
remember.
happen.
I remember we discussing if we win the millions. Euro
Yeah,
million.
but that's a random thing, and I don't wish. I
That's
wish,
a wish.
but I don't wish to win.
And you made plans. Hey, if you win, we did this and this and this. We don't play at all. So it's just totally hypothetical question because it's
No,
something.
sometimes I play on a lottery when it's above like 100 million euros.
Well, I don't play, but yeah, with that, as I told you, we don't.
The silly thing is, like, I usually, when the amount of money is like absurd, I play the lottery,
Mm-hmm.
but then I never go and see if I won something
You expect them to
to contact me.
to contact you. So
My yesterday I was cleaning my bag
I don't
and
know.
I have
I don't
at
think
least
they will contact
10
people.
lottery tickets there.
I don't think they contact the person. The
No,
person
they
has to
don't.
go
Yeah.
and say, "Oh, I won," because
I believe I never won a
yeah, I don't know if you notice. You don't put like your phone number on the on the bulletin. So
I believe I never won.
when they get a copy of
the
of that, they don't know.
I believe I never won the first prize because I think it would show up on TV. Like someone won in Portugal the first prize and he never claimed it. But perhaps I might have won a second, a third, or fourth prize. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes even like, I don't know, 20 euros.
Yes, I don't know. They are sitting on my work
On a
table.
big fortune of people's never won prizes.
So I'm that silly. You see, that's proof I don't wish or hope, because I even forget to see if there's a prize on that ticket I
yeah,
bought.
but at some point you wish to win. That's why you
No,
you went to buy the
I
ticket.
bought the ticket with a very rational idea of, if I don't buy, then I will have no chance. But I never think that I might. Well, there's a chance, but it's one in, I don't know, 16 million.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But at some point you wish that you could have won. You don't have to be like a really deep thing where you don't sleep at night just just, oh my God, I might win the lottery, and you don't sleep at that night. No, that doesn't have to be that. You probably wouldn't sleep at night if you win that prize. So I realize.
No, I don't- I
if,
think-
if you ever win the lottery, you
I
probably
think there's
won't
a
sleep.
difference between I would like to win the lottery and I wish I can one day win. I think there's a difference on the input. I think there is.
I don't know.
If you think about it in Portuguese, it might make more sense.
Yeah, in Portuguese, yeah, but in
In English, it's the same, but it's not our native language.
yeah.
So you use wish, like for instance, I love you in English. It sounds to me much more casual than its Portuguese version, because
Yeah.
the Portuguese version, it's like, whew.
Yeah, it's it's different. Yeah,
But it's not.
It-
I think the difference
it's
is
a translation,
it's not.
but it's
I
different.
think it's because it's not our native language. That's
No,
the
it's
same
different,
reason
it's
why
different.
lyrics in Portuguese always seem so lame, and the same lyrics in English seem cool.
I don't know. I think that's a different thing, but yeah. Let's go to the next track, and this will I will play this. This track is from our friend Mac Fox, and we'll play 3 tracks from his projects, because he released at that point. He released 2 albums from the projects, one as Mac Fox, one as Fox Nova Project, and I will play another track also from Zvara Machine. But this one, I like it because it's similar to what we played before, although it's not, because the other one was called, the track was called We All Pray, and this track is called Some Will, and then it's Pray Mix. So, but it's a different pray, because one it's with an A and another one is written with a E. So pray and pray, but
Yeah.
different words. Let's go. Some will pray.
Some will call you evil, the devil they may say. I know your true intention, and we are only prey. We are only prey. We are only prey. Some will call you evil. Some will call you evil. Now you cower, weakening. There is no exit, I sealed the door. Some will call you evil, the devil they may say. I know your true intention, and we are only prey. So I chain you in the corner, lock you up real tight. You can't harm another, or terrorize the night. Some will call you evil. Some will. Some will call you evil. Some will. Now you cower, weakening. true intention, and we are only prey. We are only prey. We are only prey. Some will call you evil. Some will. 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 Now you cower weakening. There is no exit. I sealed the door. Some will call you evil. Some will call you evil. Some will. Some will call you evil. Some will call you evil. Some will. Some will call you evil.
And that's it.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. And yeah,
I miss to see those
the piggy,
cartoons.
the piggy,
Yeah.
piggy.
When we were little, they were showed many
Mhm.
times those old cartoons on TV.
Yeah,
Yeah, nowadays, not at all. I don't know about
yeah.
other countries. Maybe
Looney Tunes.
yeah, the Looney Tunes. Maybe it's the same on other countries.
Yeah, because there's like a ton of new cartoons.
Yeah, maybe. When we were little, Portugal was like a young democracy. Like in the
Yeah.
20th century, we had a fascist regime for 48 years, and then we had a peaceful revolution. So we were, I don't know, our democracy was not even 10 years when we were little.
Yes.
So we watched a ton of Iron Curtain cartoons from Czechoslovakia, and, Romania, and whatever.
Yes.
And because our revolution was kind of left-wing inclined. And
Yeah.
then we also saw a lot of Looney Tunes. So we had Iron Curtain cartoons, and then we had
we
tons of old American
actually,
cartoons.
when we were dining, we were just we were watching cartoons.
Oh,
from,
yes, from France.
yeah, from France that we watched when we were kids, but it was playing on TV, so we just watched it. It's like the human body, and it's like
They are called C'était une fois la vie. So it means once upon a time
in life. Yeah.
So it's like
They are
the different one
for space.
Yes, for
Once
space.
upon a time in space or something like that.
C'était une fois l'espace.
Yeah.
And this one is kind of, you see a group of friends and they are going about their daily life. And imagine if someone is playing soccer and they fall, then you see what's happening inside the brain, and the brain sends the nerves, the pain message, and then you see a little character running to the leg to say, oh, this leg is hurting.
Yeah.
And if you bleed, you see the red cells.
Yeah. So the red cell, it's like all the red cells are little people living, and everything is like little people.
Yeah, and when I was little, I actually thought that's the way it worked. So I thought like the red cells were little soldiers. Hey, we are going to fix you.
Yeah, and they have like there's the white cells that will come on airplanes or something like that. It seems like they're flying on airplanes
I
inside the
thought
body.
The oxygen going about the body on the bloodstream was little see-through balls carried in the
by
back
by
of
the red
some
cells.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a nice thing that they
But
show.
it was really nice because the language wasn't even very childish.
Yeah,
That was the things we were listening today were kind of very much adult terms.
yeah,
And
yeah, but
yeah,
it was on a
but
childish
you learned.
thing. Yeah, and yeah. So in the now again, what we listened was Fox Nova Project with Some Will Pray Mix. And now we're going to listen to Zvara Machine, also from Mac Fox, and this is Zero Containment. And then we'll be back with more tracks. But let's go. Zero Containment by Zvara Machine. Zero Containment by Zvara Machine. Yay! And I've not been saying this, but I hope you guys like that.
Yeah.
It's a catchphrase, my catchphrase. It's like a wobbalabba dub dub of the stupid people. And yeah, with that, let's get to our things that we talk about. What's on the news in Portugal? So it's very cold, not very cold, but cold. let's
Yeah,
hope.
for Portuguese standards, it's cold.
Yeah, it's we've reached negative. Not in here because we're in Lisbon, and in Lisbon it doesn't go negative that often. But in the north and the Portugal and in
Indian.
on mountains and
Yeah.
hills, they go like -3, -2 Celsius. Okay, so I don't know how's that in Fahrenheit, but it's -2 or -4 in Celsius degrees. In here, it's like 9, 10, the minimum, and but yeah,
I think next week is going to be 5. 5. It's very cold for
yeah,
Portuguese
very
standards.
cold. Yeah, and just reminding all our American friends that this is Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Because I don't know. Let's say
Fahrenheit is like
let's go
40. Zero is 40
minus-
something, right?
let's go
47.
let's go minus. Let's put 5 Celsius in Fahrenheit. So it's 5 degrees Celsius. It's 41 Fahrenheit. So we're talking about going -4. So how do I say Celsius? What does -4 convert to? Temperature conversion, Celsius to Fahrenheit. So if I put -4 in Celsius, it's 24.8 Fahrenheit. So let me see. Yeah, 24.8 Fahrenheit. That's like the cold. But in here, where we are in Lisbon currently, it's like 9, so it's 48.2. And Pepe is saying that next week it will be 5. That's a 41. So
So it's very cold for Lisbon. I know many of you, I don't know, living in Canada
yeah, yeah.
would love.
What's temperature in Canada? Let's see. I think Kumu is so it's right now it's 4 degrees in Toronto. But yeah, it's 4 degrees and they're between 0 and 6. So
Yeah, like Canada maximum temperature of the day, it's colder than our minimum.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Because then at lunch hour we have like 15 degrees, and that's usually Portuguese winter temperatures.
Yeah, yes.
I remember I lived in Germany for a year, and 15 degrees was early spring.
Yeah. So that's why when we have like tourists that come from Germany, it's like in the winter and
Yeah, they are wearing t-shirts.
yeah, like wearing we're like with jackets and it's very cold and
And
they're
on the
like
first,
on
second
t-shirts
day, yeah,
and
they are on t-shirts.
shorts and we're like what the fuck.
For them, it's like April.
Yeah. But yeah, I bet if we go like for I don't know, some country around the Mediterranean, not Mediterranean, not the Meridian. What's it called?
Ecuador?
The Ecuador. Yeah, I was missing the word. Yeah, the Ecuador. It's probably not the country Ecuador, but the Ecuador, somewhere around the Ecuador. Maybe we have the same feeling like when they have it's winter there. So,
And then
we will
also
go there and it's really hot
and then it also depends on the humidity. Like
Yeah,
when I went to Mexico, I saw the temperatures beforehand, and it was like 25 degrees. Can you see what it is, 25 degrees in Fahrenheit?
Oh, okay.
And I thought, 25 degrees, that's disappointing because this was in August, I believe. Oh, that's
It's 77.
77. And I thought, that's not very, I don't know. I was imagining a hot summer. And I remember that when I left the airport, the doors open and I had to come inside because the humidity was so high.
Yeah, that you feel more the temperature.
Yes, it was awful. You couldn't breathe.
Yeah. That happens.
And here it's the opposite. Usually it's like very dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have problems with our tarantula. We are always trying to keep them because she comes from
Mexico.
Mexico, so it's very tropical and the humidity is really high, but the normal humidity around here is very low, and also she likes warmer, so we already are heating. That means less humidity, so it's even more difficult
Yeah.
to get her containment to be very
Hot and humid.
hot and humid. Yeah. And yeah, let's go to the next track, and then we will come and speak about international news, whatever we think about. But let's go, and this is the last track for Mac Fox. We've linked 3 tracks, and this one is actually the name Mac Fox is the project Mac Fox, and the track is called The One. And yeah, let's go listen. Mac Fox with The One. And that was Mac Fox with The One. The One. The One. And let's go to what we talked about. Let's go to international news. So, besides the war on Ukraine, prices going high. What has happened in the last week? So, guys, feel free to write something if you want.
Biden had top secret papers in the garage.
Yeah.
A plane crash in Nepal.
Yeah. So I don't know much about the plane. So
COVID in China.
yeah, no, we don't have much news about that actually. So it's kind of supposed to.
Well, no one does because they don't
Yeah.
let it go.
Yeah, they don't release much of the news, so we don't know much. So all we can say is whatever the experts on the television say. Because
what else? I think mainly the war dominates every international news.
Yeah. I think it's the war and
inflation.
The thought of if Belarus is going to into the war or not. I don't think they will, but and that's it.
How many combat cars?
Yeah,
European Union give Ukraine.
Yeah, if Germany will send and allow to be sent their combat cars to Germany to Ukraine. Sorry.
The building that fell in Ukraine.
Yeah, the building that was
usually, besides like local and national news, all we hear about is about the war, mainly.
Yeah. There's not much besides that. I know that in Peru they have like almost civil war, some kind of that.
Yeah, from time to time we see riots in Peru
because
of the attempted coup.
Yeah, but they continue.
And in Iran they are also continued to.
Yeah, there are protests,
and from time to time you get to see.
Yeah, that it's like really quick thing.
Everything is very quick comparing to the war.
Yeah. So the war is almost a year ago. Started almost a year ago.
Yeah, so it's almost like in a month. Almost in a month, it's going to make a year.
Yeah. And I think for now it will not develop much, but it will let's say reboot everything, and things will get worse in a few months. In a month around that, when troops will start moving again, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. So other than that, not much going on, I guess.
Much. Like 2 weeks ago, we had that strange thing in Brazil, trying to mimic what happened in the United States.
Yeah.
But international news are very much around the war, and besides that, you get small snippets of other things, and like we also have some like climate change news because of hurricanes in the United States and floods in the United States and
Yeah.
so, but there aren't any good news ever.
There's no great news ever. So, actually,
We are out of focus still. I think now we are good.
okay, but actually, I was.
Oh, Neblina was saying we are okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Neblina.
Thank you. I was listening to.
And Neblina, what do you think has been in the news in the last
Yeah.
days?
I was checking.
I don't remember anything in the international news.
Yeah, I was just checking the news about the World Economic Forum, and they say that there were like millionaires that were asking to be paid for millionaires to pay more taxes, and I actually have a weird thing about it. It's not that they need to pay more taxes; they just need to pay the taxes because. Although there are some millionaires, from my point of view, there are some millionaires that realize that they need to pay more taxes and things need to be distributed more equally, or will go around the world. Things will go badly. But most of millionaires just escape taxes. They have go on fiscal paradise and that sort of thing. So
They have tons of lawyers to
Yeah, so
advise them on
it's
how
just-
to cut taxes.
yeah, it's just they need to pay taxes, and that's it. So
And they need to
That's
pay
just it.
better to their employees too.
yeah. But if at some point they just pay taxes, and they don't go escape, that will be a lot more money for countries. So even taxes for everyone would not need to go as high, because if millionaires actually pay their taxes and companies pay their taxes as they're supposed to, instead of going around in schemes,
Neblina
then
is saying that
everyone's taxes would decrease. I
everybody
guess.
should pray.
Yeah, everybody should pray for people that wanted to pay their taxes. Yeah, it's just my thought. It's not that they need to. It doesn't matter if you put a higher tax rate for millionaires, because most of the money that they move around, it's not going on taxes. It just move around and on fiscal paradise and that sort of thing. So it doesn't matter if you.
Yeah, pay
You're
more
not-
taxes, make less foundations.
yeah, and they do that also, as people were saying. They do that. They create a foundation for something just to avoid taxes. The foundation sometimes, as we have some in Portugal, they actually don't do anything at all, or do very small things just to show that they do something. But it's just a way of just not paying taxes. And yeah. And hello, wait, who's hey, Swamp Snakes, how are you? Hello. We're just about to finish the show.
Yeah.
We're just rambling about things in life. But this will be our last track. Is Dread Risks with Bound Limps, but it's an ESA remix, and this will be our last track. And thanks everyone. Thank you. Hope you
And
guys.
thanks, Neblina.
Thank you,
should
Neblina.
talk more.
Yeah, just we like when you guys talk.
Yeah, because you can give us cues, and then we know. Oh, okay, let's discuss this subject or the other. And
Yeah, everyone.
So next week we will be here, Neblina. Show up too.
Yeah. So keep listening. This is Red Rex with Bound Limps, ESA remix, and see you next week. And bye bye.